Hi! Welcome to Chili's.
Today, we have a challenge.
Yes. Challenge.
A challenge involving my boyfriend Kevin. Say hi, Kevin.
Hello.
The challenge was to go to the thrift store together, and Kevin is going to pick out 3 items that he personally thinks is really, really ugly, and I have to refashion them into something cooler, something trendier, something better.
Dope is dope.
Let's get to it. Where do you want to look first?
Okay, wait, what's the criteria?
Rule 1, no baby clothes. Those are for babies.
Okay.
I'm not a baby. Rule 2, no Christmas sweaters.
What about that?
As long as it's not Christmas.
So it can be an ugly sweater.
I mean...
Is it? Let's go!
Oh my god. Please be kind to me.
See, it's just that, like, I can kind of see what you can do with it, you know?
Aww, you know me.
No, it just wouldn't be hard enough for you. So, no.
You like that?
Yeah.
Well, good thing you're picking out what you think is ugly, because I think that's ugly. But don't pick it out because I think it's ugly, okay?
Oh,
okay.
You know what?
No.
Oh, wow, that's
Excuse me?
horrendous.
We are back from the thrift store. We didn't change clothes because it's pre-recorded. Do you want to show them what you picked out?
Yes. My first item I picked were these pants, these jeans that we found. They look like they were, I don't know if they're originally made like this or dyed afterwards.
I'm pretty sure they're dyed, like
Okay.
hand dyed. Why do you think they're ugly?
This color is like, I don't know, it just reminds me of Tums or like.
So you think the color's ugly?
Yeah, I think the color's pretty ugly. The thing is, like, these are pretty good jeans. The material's still pretty good, like, doesn't look like it was worn that much. I think it'd be cool to change this into something that someone would actually wear.
Next piece.
So these are like so purple, but
It's like Barney.
it's like one of those that come to the length around your calves, and it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of like outdated, but at the same time, it's like this color doesn't help at all. So that's why I picked this one. Also thought it'd be cool to see what she can do with that. This last one, it's an interesting piece, but it's just like kind of ugly to me, you know, like this texture. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they got it to like stay like that or whatnot.
It's honestly the fabric.
Is it the fabric? It reminds me of like tissue paper you put in gifts.
Ugly.
Not saying that, you know, some people do wear those, so. Like.
No, it's okay. It's okay to have your own opinion about things.
Okay, I have my own opinions. Respect.
If you think something's ugly, something's ugly. Like, but if someone else thinks it's, you know, not that bad, cool. If you think that.
Is that your justification of dating me?
What? You're not ugly.
It's not what my brother says.
So yeah, enjoy the next couple clips of me transforming these pieces. Hey. So we're in the beginning process of the designing. How it goes with me is I usually have a game plan in my head and I just go at it hoping it works out to what I originally thought it was gonna look like, and most of the times they don't end up what I thought they were gonna look like. But with this, since it's a video, I thought I would draw it out so you guys can visually see what I imagine these pieces can be, and then hopefully your girl can actually commit. The first piece I want to show you is the one I had instantly an idea for because it has so much material, which I like. It's the purple skirt, by the way. But since the purple skirt is such a bold and saturated color that there is no way to make it subtle. So there's only like two roads I can see it going down. Is either really upscale classy, which is a lot of tailoring, I feel like. So the other way is to go like fashion nova bold. It's gonna be a two-piece set. So what I have for is I'm gonna construct the skirt, and I'm thinking about making this side open, like a slit open, and have it connected by two black buttons. And then with leftover material, I'm thinking I'm gonna just construct a simple like tube top.
So here I'm starting out by cutting off the waistband. I saved that piece of ribbon from the waistband because I'll need that later. Since I have a lot of material to work with, I decided to just cut it off instead of seam ripping. Keep that to the side and continue seam ripping everything else. So in total, I have a waistband, two pieces of ribbon, a zipper, the lining, and the shell. Now I'm using a skirt of mine as a pattern for the skirt piece. Mark the desired length and then cut, remembering to give enough seam allowance. Save the bottom for the top construction later. Laying out the skirt piece, I placed my jeans skirt on top to give me that A-line guide. Do one side, then fold the fabric over and just cut the other side, following the line you cut before. Now I need to sew up the seam where the zipper was, one of the side seams, and then the hemming on the other side to give that wrap effect on the skirt. For the waistband, I measured it out on myself, leaving enough room for the overlap effect, and then I cut off the extra material and sewed it down. After that, I attached it to my skirt. The skirt already had a button and a buttonhole, but I decided to change out the button with a black one that I had in my button stash. I also added a snap button so that the flap of the skirt wouldn't move as much when I wear it. After all this, I simply tried on the skirt and hemmed to the desired length. Now onto the top. I tried it on me and marked where I wanted my desired length and width. I started with the length and then I did the width. The last pieces that I cut off from the width part, save them. These pieces will be used to sandwich the loops in the back of the top. Originally, I was thinking about reusing the zipper for the top, but the zipper isn't the kind of zipper that you can detach from itself. So plan B was to just make a lace up in the back, and to make the loops, I just used those two pieces of ribbons I saved from earlier. With extra material, I also created straps and decided to do like this choker necklace effect going on with a triangle design in the back as well. So what I did is you add two straps to the back and then you sew them onto one strap that is long enough to fit around your neck. After adding darts, hemming the top and bottom, and top stitching over the loops on the back, I hand sewed the straps onto the top. Lastly, I used some gold stretchy trim, sewed it just below the waistband on the skirt, and used the rest as string to lace up in the back. So here is the full transformation. I really like how this one turned out. It's kind of given me Ariana Grande vibes during her promotion time of Problem.
The next piece is the jacket. I really like the fabric because it's very unique and I've never dealt with anything like this before. What I'm thinking is I want to make it kind of a unique piece, you know? Everything I make is kind of like typical and trendy, but I want to make those pieces that are kind of like more chic but awkward. So I'm going to attempt to make asymmetrical Is that what it's called? Where it's not like symmetrical with the body. Yeah, it's asymmetrical, right? Anyway, it's gonna be off center of a collar, and I'm gonna invert the fabric. So the main pink is gonna be under as a t-shirt bodice, and then I'm gonna use the other side of the fabric. Collar is off center. If I have enough material left over, I think I would add a black end to the shirt.
So first off, sorry about the camera change. My phone recorded it vertically even when it was horizontal. Anyway, I start by cutting off the sleeves of the jacket. After that, I cut down the side seams and the shoulder seams. Now, working on the back of the jacket, I drew a line for the collar, making sure that the point was off center. I've never made anything like this before, so I just recklessly cut it out and hoped that it was gonna work. Most times when I'm not sure about it, I kind of just do it anyway and learn from my mistakes. So after that, I cut a slant on the bottom and then turned over that fabric and sewed it together. Once done, I folded the piece in half and cut off the extra material. I unfolded it and then also added another slant from the opposite way on the bottom of the black piece. Now, using the original front piece with the buttons, I separated them and then cut a slant on one side. Then, using that piece, I put it over on the other to mirror it and cut it out. This created a V shape for the back. Then I took my new front piece and my back piece and put them right sides together. I adjusted the strap area and cut off any extra material. Here I'm cutting the sleeves to the desired length that I wanted, but then after constructing the collar, last minute I just decided to not add the sleeves. This fabric made it look a bit too chunky. Now, time to make the collars. I used extra material that I had left over to sew the collars. I sewed along two sides and then inverted it. Also, off camera, I decided last minute to add some interfacing to give it more stability. Once the collars were done, I sewed them onto the front bodice and then connected the front bodice and the back bodice down the side seams and the shoulder seams. Here's the final result. Design-wise, I really enjoyed this piece, but with the fabric I was dealing with, it made it quite difficult to even hem the fabric.
The third one was the jean. I think this is the hardest one for me to design because it is a smaller size jean pants than me, and when you're dealing with something that is smaller on your own body, you gotta think about what you could do with it, and you are very limited on what you could do with it. So since the colors are very bright, I wanted to give it a very bright design to it, something to match its kind of colorful personality. I made a simple crop top, and I have the pink going to orange one way, and then underneath is the waistband of the opposite way, and then I hope to make double straps, one of each color.
So first, I seam ripped the belt loops. Next, I cut off the waistband. Originally, I had planned for the waistband for the top to be opposite gradient, but I could tell after cutting up the pants that I wasn't going to have enough to do that. So I just saved the waistband to the jeans and used that as my new waistband for the top. I cut down the middle seam of the pants and separated the two legs. Next, I focused on cutting out the front bodice. Here, I'm measuring how much fabric I'll need for the back pieces. To make the back pieces, I used the other leg of fabric. I placed the front piece on top to get an accurate placement on the length needed for the side seams. Then I measured out the length using the measurement I took earlier with the waistband and the front bodice. I drew a line 4.5 inches up and made a slant down so the back would be a deep V shape. Now I'm just doing the same with the pink side. Sew down the side seams and hem the ends of the back pieces. I attached the waistband and curved out the top to make it easier to do a rolled hem. After hemming, I used the remaining fabric to make the scrunchy armbands. I had to connect the orange pieces to create one long band. After that, I cut it into 2 long pieces and folded them right sides together. At the ends of them, I folded them wrong sides together before folding the outer way right sides together. This basically hems the ends after you sew and turn the straps inside out. I used a loop turner to pull the elastic through the strap and sew down each end of the strap. After doing all that with the pink leftover fabric, I attached the straps to the top and added some hook and eyes onto the back. Here's the last transformation. Overall, this is probably my favorite transformation. I love the bright and cutesy vibes it gives off. Perfect for the upcoming springtime.
And that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Pa, 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 pa. That was Kevin's Dad's super short show. So those are all the pieces.
Yeah, I hope you guys like them. Let us know what you think.
Make sure to subscribe or like her, of course. And we'll see you soon. Pa, pa, pa.
But yeah, don't forget to check out my Instagram and check out Kevin's Instagram. Let's pause and check it out. Some cool pictures. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next video, but if you want Kevin in the video, just comment below.
Why can't you speak anymore? Maybe let us know what you would like as the next challenge.
We'll see you next time, or I'll see you next time. Bye.
This is my show! I've taken over! This is mine! I am in charge now.
Okay, bye.